So this video is about relationships. People have asked me, have you ever been cheated on or used? I'm not sure if I've ever been cheated on because, I've never really found out because a lot of my boyfriends/girlfriends live in different states, but now I'm dating someone who lives only 6 hours away from me. But I have been used. My first relationship was with this girl named Heather. We dated for so long, and then, she told me she loved me and stuff, like you would in a relationship. And a couple weeks had gone by, she didn't call or text me, and about 2 to 3 weeks went by, and I started calling her and texting her, and she wouldn't, pick up or text back, and then she broke up with me, like, on MySpace, and, like, I was so hurt that, like, it was unbelievable. And then after that, she kept using me, and then she had one of her friends use me. She was like, oh, date Catherine, and then make her fall for you and hurt her. And, after so, like, many relationships, I had realized that nobody deserves to be cheated on. Nobody deserves to be used the way I have. And I mean, nobody deserves it because it's not right. It's cruel. It's like beating a kid. If you beat a kid, you basically go to jail for it. But, you cheat on somebody, it's just another day. Cold hell, But it's not right because if you love that person, you shouldn't do that. And you shouldn't use them because if they fall for you, they get their feelings hurt. And I mean, when I was little, I had almost got raped twice. I never told anybody because I didn't think anybody would ever believe me. But this one kid I was dating, we went to this roof, and he was like, take your clothes off, and I was like, no. And I don't really remember it because I was really little, and he was much more mature than me, and he was fighting me, and I just ran after I got away from him. There was another time with these black kids that lived down my road. My friend, she was like, come on, let's go in there. We went in there, and they were in the bathroom, and they were like, we're gonna fuck both of you, come in the bathroom. And I was like, okay. Well, I hit him in his balls, and I ran out, and I never went down that road ever again until one of my friends told me that they moved. I was really happy. And another time, so this is the third time, one of my friends, she was like, oh, go to my house, I'll be home from school in a little bit. I was like, okay. So I rode my bike over there, and her grandpa was there, and he tried raping me. He was like, we're gonna go up to my bedroom, we're gonna do it. And I never told anybody this because I never thought anybody would ever believe me. But I had always won because, like, with the grandpa, I snuck out the window. I told him I had to pee, I snuck out the window. With those kids, I kicked him in the balls. With the other kid, I fought to not be hurt, be raped. And until this day, when somebody tells me to stop fighting, I will never stop fighting, ever. If I was gonna be shot at, I'm pretty sure I'd do something stupid and grab the gun just because of the fact that I am not gonna die, because that's not right. I did nothing to deserve it. Nobody ever did. And I didn't deserve to almost get raped. And I never told anybody. Like, not even my best friend. I never told anybody because I was scared that they'd be like, you're a fucking liar. Because all my life, that was what I was called, a liar. And, until this day, I wouldn't be like, hey, Mom, I was almost raped 3 times when I was little. Because she'd be like, yeah, right. So, I don't go around my family telling them, I cut myself or I've been raped or, but I've never been raped, but I have almost been. So, it's like, you don't deserve to be cheated on, even though I have. I've had it pretty rough, which is why, until this day, I hate arguing with the person I'm with now, because she's not like other girls. She is, you can tell she's been hurt. You can tell that she's been used. You can tell that she has fallen in love and gotten hurt, because you can tell. And when you're in love, you feel like you're safe. That, like, he or she wouldn't hurt you. That they would treat you as if you were glass. And if you drop, the whole world shatters. And that's what kind of love is like, You feel safe. You feel that you can tell your boyfriend or your girlfriend anything, even if it was, I was raped. You could tell them, because you love them enough to tell them. And you love them enough to tell them if you ever cheated on them. Which is what I'd do. If I cheated on my girlfriend, I'd be like, babe, I cheated on you and I'm really sorry. I didn't mean it. Or if one of my ex-boyfriends came over and we just wanted to hang out and he tried making a move on me, I'd tell my girlfriend. I'd tell her that he tried making a move on me. And, it's like, I'd love to tell my parents a lot of stuff, but when my mom tells me, I'm here for you, I'm like, no, you're not, because you yell at me and you treat me like I'm nothing. You proved that to me the night I told you I cut myself and you said good. She proved it to me. And my mom has told me, if you want a counselor or whatever to talk about your feelings, I was like, no, because I'm not bipolar, I'm not crazy, I'm me, I have my moments, and everybody in my family thinks I'm bipolar, but like my sister said, it's called anger. You have anger, your anger builds up, and you will just explode on anybody, even if it was about nothing. You just blow up because you're so angry. And, I talk to my Nana, but I never tell, them that I've almost been raped 3 times. Because people out there are pervertively sick like that. And I dated someone who was raped. I don't remember who. My best friend. She was raped when she was little. Somebody else that I knew was raped when she was little too. And, yeah, the person I'm dating now, same thing. And, I'm pretty lucky that I didn't get raped, because I can still turn around and go, I'm a virgin, and I'm pretty fucking proud of it. And for people out there that are like, oh, I just want to go have sex just because it looks like it's fun, to be honest, it's pretty fucking scary, because I almost did it with a guy I thought I was in love with, and I'm glad I didn't, because now I'm like, I'm in love with somebody, and I really want to save myself for her. Even though I've had, other people do stuff to me as a girl, I still can look back and go, I'm a virgin. And people that have been abused by their parents or raped by their parents or family member or a stranger, it's like, they don't deserve that. They did nothing wrong to deserve that. And if it was me and my kid was raped by a family member, yeah, you best bet I'd fucking blow up. I would, because my niece, we thought she was raped when she was about 2, I think. 3 actually, yeah. Because she was having nightmares and she woke up screaming, "Don't touch me, don't touch me." Only person that could get her to wake up out of her sleep, because she was sleeping at the time, was me. And she'd cry. And I just had the weirdest feeling. And I looked at Katie, I said, "Does anybody ever touch you and pervertively, you know?" And my sister looked at me. I went, "Don't look at me like that, okay? That's the last thing you want to think about is your kid being raped, alright?" Katie said, "No, nobody touches me." And I said, "That's good. But, you know, it's still, if she was, because we had a test because this guy named Bobby, which is Uncle Bobby to her, had raped my aunt." And, yeah. So, and nobody believed her, which it's horrible. If somebody came to me and told me that they were raped, I would believe them, like, fucking 100%, because it's like, hello, why would somebody joke about that? It's like joking about having multiple personalities. It's joking about being bipolar. It's something you don't joke about. And it's like, there are people out there that be abused, get raped, a lot of stuff. So it's like, I just think it's wrong. And when I raise my kids, I'm definitely raising them different. And nobody's ever going to touch my kid. So, sorry for crying in this video, but it's how I feel.